I'm here.
You're there. Yay, I got all worried. Oh, don't you look beautiful? I love that blouse. That's gorgeous.
Thank you. We do.
You look fabulous. So how are you? There's your daughter. Hello, sweetheart. And oh, now she can hear me. Hi, how are you?
Good. How about you?
I'm good. You know what? I heard about you skating and I was so amazed a couple of months
Really?
ago. I did. I sometime I want to be able to come and see you skate.
Please.
Thanks.
Yeah.
By the way, my grandma passed away on May 1st.
I heard that. That is a very sad thing.
Yeah.
But your mom said that you've been doing a lot of things with art to be able to deal with how you feel about it.
Yeah, like this.
Oh my gosh. That's absolutely beautiful. And so is that your grandma, the angel?
Yes.
And how do you feel when you make your art about your grandma?
Sometimes really sad.
But does it help to use the colors and to get the shape and get the story the way you want it in the piece of art?
Yeah.
Does it? Let me see that one that you're holding up. Hold it up a little bit more. Oh my goodness, that's absolutely.
It's a teddy bear that the people that worked at a hospital place gave to my grandma.
That's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. These are wonderful works of art, and it's a wonderful way to remember your grandma.
Yeah.
Do you want to show us another one?
Oh, yeah, that was all.
And here we have this big one here. Yes, I brought this one.
It's called the Tree of Life.
Oh my goodness. So you like to work with lots of different kinds of things, because I see paint, but I also see that there's texture to this one.
Yeah, that's true.
And so where do you get your ideas from?
My mind?
Yeah.
Sometimes the ideas I make, my mom is not interested.
Well, you know what? That's always going to be life. But do you still do it even if she's not interested?
Of course I do.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
By the way, my mom and I are using the same earphones.
I see that. I love it. It's very togetherness. And so when you do your art projects, do you do them with your mom? Does she do art projects too?
Yeah, one time she did an art project and it was so beautiful. I wish she had it so she could show you.
Thank you. It's my release also, seeking a break, looking for that peace, as a way also to connect with Tomas as she is creating and coming up with these incredible ideas, because many times I just ask her questions, and with this instance, with the art that she created for honoring my mom, her grandma, whom she witnessed the whole process. Because thanks to COVID-19, in our circumstances, we were able to be there for her and give her love, attention, and as a family to come together and get ready for what we knew was inevitable. And for my daughter to be prepared for what we could handle, and us not knowing how she was going to be able to handle it, that's where all of the convoluted work came in. And that's where all of the process, in my case, as the parent, surrounded by family and a group of love, I was able to concentrate on her. And everyone was asking me, how do you feel? How are you doing? How are you coping? Middle of March, April. And I told them, I am 50% my daughter, 1/4 I am emotional turmoil, 1/4 I am focused on doing what I need to do. And everyone was very supportive of that. Everyone was very caring, and everyone was telling me, good, as long as you're letting us know what it is that you need, how it is that you feel, then we are okay with that. So doing art with her many times, it was also like, I can breathe, and she would create something out of the many things that she did in the last 2.5 months. and I would come up with my own style, or just even if it is just scribbles or doodles, just that release. And that's why it was such an important time for her and I to be a part of this process. And I'm very fortunate that I could maintain the circumstances as controlled as I could for her, me understanding what it is that she needs. This whole process for us parents caring for and raising our children in the autism spectrum, we have all grieved in different circumstances. There are parents that still talk to me about grieving their child's diagnosis, and so understandable. And in this case, we kick it up a notch, and we are dealing with grief based on a loved one, and that sense of loss of that person that is not coming back. And those are heavy duty topics to work with. You as an adult, imagine an almost 12-year-old who now can speak, who now can express herself, and she has this outlet. And I just went to it full on force, gone home, and I reminded her. The night before my mom passed away on April 30th, Tomais was going to go to her auntie's for a sleepover. I get a phone call at 11:30 from my sister. Tomais is in pain, inexplicable all of a sudden. So I talked to her, and she says she's screaming as if skin is being pulled off her. So I tell my sister, don't worry, I'll go pick her up and just bring her back. In the meantime, we know that my mom is going through her process, and we don't know when the time is going to come that this is it. She will no longer be with us physically. So I pick up Tomais at 11:30 at night. We are on the bridge, Clearwater Beach, crossing the big bridge from the Clearwater Beach area into the city. And at the top of the bridge, I reminded her, Tomais tells me, it's like, Mom, I don't think Grandma's going to be with us much longer. And I reminded her, Tomais, this is our mission. And that's why we came here. And that's why in these circumstances, we have been allowed to be together. And it could happen tonight. It could happen tomorrow. It could happen in 6 weeks. But we are here together, and we are here to give and show love. She wants to say something.
By the way, when I had here's something funny. I got two things to share. When I had the pain, my mom had to carry me from my aunt's apartment down to the elevator and to our car.
Piggyback ride session.
I made her exercise the entire time. And also, here's something I experienced. I had an image of my grandma passing away in her bed and me in pain. And my mom had to take care of my grandma and me that night. And then we were both moaning and we were having pain. And my mom received a message that one of their family members, their baby, was experiencing pain too, and we were all connecting. We all knew that Abuela was going to pass away in any moment. And at 5 a.m., she passed away. And at 7, when I just woke up, it seemed like a peaceful morning, but it turned out to be heartbreaking. And I saw her lifeless body, and I gently kissed her by the hand, and I said goodbye. My aunt couldn't stop crying. She was crying so much. I understood her feelings.
It's a very sad thing, but clearly you were very connected with your abuela. And,
yes.
And that, some of your talent probably comes from her, don't you think?
Yes. Yes. And even that little baby I was talking about, Kadosh, he also had that connection too.
Yeah, there was a baby in the family that night. He was completely restless. The parents were dumbfounded. They didn't know where did this come from, and he was just inconsolable. And mom and dad, first-time parents, they were like, oh my goodness. And here we have Tomais also with this inexplicable physical connection, the body sharing with us a lot of the emotions.
Yes, and I see and feel things that other people can't. and inexplicable.
This is the new word she's learned.
Love
Yeah.
it. What a great word, inexplicable. I think
Yeah.
that's amazing. And what I love is that you put your feelings and your thoughts and the things that you see into your artwork.
Yeah.
And
Totally.
other things that you do, because clearly when you skate, you bring all of you into skating, all that you are and all that you know. So
Yeah.
so that is why you're so talented, I think.
Yeah.
And
Thank
so
you.
you're just about to turn 12, is that right?
I just turned 12 on May 30th. That
Wow,
was
happy
that
birthday.
was 29 days after my grandma passed away.
Wow. And what do you, when you think about when you get older, what do you think you want to do?
I don't know. Travel the world, sell art, and put art into cakes and desserts and candy.
Because you like to cook too, right?
Yeah, I cook breakfast every morning. I'm still learning how to make lunch and dinner.
That's amazing. You are
Yeah,
such a gift to your mom.
yeah.
Thank you.
By the way, there's one thing I want to say.
Yeah.
One time I heard my friend Jessie say that one time she makes Oreo cookies and popcorn together and it was delicious. Can I try that, Mom?
I know. Save us almighty.
I am so loving talking to you guys, and unfortunately we're running out of time here. I want to make sure that your mom tells us where we can go to follow your adventures and to hear more about you, the two of you together, because you're on an amazing journey that's really inspirational.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. If you want to follow Rainbow Mosho, you can do so on Instagram and Facebook. So just the word rainbow and Mosho, Mosho. If you would like to see some of our art in the form of postcards and prints, you can go to our website, www.autismhappykingdom.com. And
Because we
yes,
can buy cards that she has designed, correct?
definitely. All of these cards, they are part of the new COVID-19 art series. All of the different art emotions expressing what she's felt, what she's been through in the last 2.5 months, particularly in this period when we were with grandma, caring for grandma. This drawing in particular, it was created 1 hour after waking up, after understanding and explaining to her and crying and going through all of the emotions that we go through of finding out that a loved one has passed away. And it is very meaningful because I told her, whatever you cannot tell us, please put it in art. Please draw something so we can know that you understand what is happening. And if you need to speak, but use your art as the source to share your emotions. And this is what she came up with, and this is just too powerful.
Well, you are an amazing mom. And you are such a source of inspiration, and your daughter is beautiful, and I just think that what you have been doing. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Sending you air hugs, virtual hugs.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
And I know that we've been talking about having you do something a little bit more regular here on the show with some art, because I know people are already writing in and saying she's amazing and how talented, and we need to know more about what you're doing. Please accept my love and condolences, and then we will talk to you soon.
Appreciate many, many hugs, many blessings, and keep us inspired, Shannon, with the work that you keep doing, opening up the door for all of us to keep sharing reality.
I absolutely adore you. And people are saying that they would like to have this information in Spanish, please. So can you in Spanish tell them where they can reach you?
Sí, definitivamente. Saludos. Pueden encontrar a Rainbow Mosho, la palabra Rainbow, arcoiris, Mosho, en Facebook e Instagram. Y pueden visitar nuestra página en la internet www.autismhappykingdom.com. Así que a las órdenes y espero que nos visiten.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, and we'll be in touch, okay?
We shall. Thank you, Shannon. Everyone take care and many blessings.
You too. Hey,
thanks for watching Autism Live. To subscribe, click here. And if you'd like to check out some more of our videos, click here.